The best bean and cheese and rice burrito ever. Oh yeah, I said that. And we make our own rice, and we make our own beans, and we put a couple unexpected things inside that will end us up with sheer excellence. Bean and cheese burrito at the center of any little taco shop. Favorite when you're a little kid, favorite when you're an adult. After a sporting event, during a sporting event, late night, drinking, food, they're the best. I need a haircut really bad. But let's not digress. Here's the order. Rice, poblanos, refried beans, build. Cool? Rice first, we start with an onion.
You're gonna look like Howard Stern in the 90s before you know it.
Jesus Christ, I can't believe it. Mom keeps saying I need to get a haircut, and I don't want one. I said, if I get a haircut, then it will look like I snuck away to some barber shop or salon and got my hair did, and we're not allowed to right now. So I'm holding fast. She goes, but we know people. Somebody could just do it. I go, that's not right. If it gets really shitty, I'll figure out a way. She's offered to cut it. I'm thinking that is not anything we want to do.
Probably not.
And if we do, we'll save it for the camera. All right, onion, let's go. Your basic everyday onion, peeled, ends cut off, cut down the middle, and here's what we've got. We take our knife and we make a couple horizontal cuts, like this, not all the way through. Then we make cuts this way. I don't know what direction this is. I don't know what to call that, Max. Down from the top. And then we turn it, and when we cut like this, we get a little dice. You've seen me do this a whole bunch of times. And when it gets to this part, we'll just go by hand like this and do the other side. Horizontal, horizontal, down from the top, and we cut. That's good. And pieces like this, I just keep in a plastic tub in my fridge for when I'm making a soup or a broth or stock or something like that. I'll just throw them in. This goes into our pot that we add about a tablespoon of oil to, about a tablespoon of butter, and then our onions. We stir, we mix. We want these to soften. It'll take about 5 minutes. At this point, we go with a cup of long grain rice. Just a quick mix. It'll start to toast it up a bit. Hey. And then our dry seasonings, which will be oregano, cumin. I mean, we've been visiting these same ones a lot lately. Some onion powder, garlic powder, and of course the very important chili powder. We're not making chili, but we're making this delicious rice. And we'll stir. Can you smell it, Max? Already it smells like Mexican rice, doesn't it?
Insane, yes.
Yeah. Honestly, it's such a great thing to make. So easy. And with the sound of the garbage men clanging away in the background, we'll add our 2 liquids. We had 1 3/4 cups chicken broth. You could absolutely use water if that's all you had, but it would be a mistake. About 2/3 of a cup tomato sauce. We mix this. We want to bring it to a boil in the pot, not out yet, idiot. And when it does, we cover it with a lid, we turn it down to a simmer, we leave it for about 15-ish minutes, and that's it. I liked the idea of a little a roasted pepper in the middle of these. Yum. So I've got 2 Pasillas and or Poblano type peppers. Not super spicy. And yes, I call them Pasillas and or Poblanos because they're often marked like that in the store. I don't know that anybody really knows. I'm sure there's a vegetable expert out there that would be very happy to show me up about this. But I like them. It's a nice flavor and not like eating serranos or jalapenos. So I'm going to roast these on my grill that's heated up behind me. All I'll do is I'll take a little bit of oil in my hands, like this, a little bit on all sides, and then simply grab them and throw them on. And we want the skin to blacken, and when it does, then it can be peeled off, leaving you the succulent, beautiful, chili underneath, whatever you would call that. We'll close the lid, we'll let them do their thing. I'll check back every now and then, just turning them. I want them to get evenly blackened all the way around. But until then, this pan will be the home of our refried beans. And you can see, Max, I have a few pieces of bacon in here with a little bit of grease, not too much. I'm gonna take these out. You could leave them in, but they'll just be snacks for me in a minute. So take these guys out. I only want to use the bacon grease in here as a flavoring base for my refried beans. And here's what we're using. We're using pinto beans that look like this. There they go. And look, you can see if I pick one up, it squishes easily in my hand. The other way to do this is the shortcut. The other way to do this is to buy dried pinto beans and soak them overnight. But if we can shortcut the whole system by buying a can of them already done, then that's what we're gonna do. And since we don't want the juice, just the beans, I'll self-strain on the way out. A little bit of the juice is fine. These guys will all go in here. And we will save the liquid in case we need to thin it later. Might as well use the liquid that these guys have been soaking in ever since they went in the can. That's the best thing to do. And when you're done, on they go to the heat, start getting warm. We'll move this guy over, this guy will go right here. And now it just needs to start getting hot before we add the other flavorings to it. It's boring right now, so let's check our rice. Beautiful. So make sure you go all the way down to the bottom because it's gonna want to stick a bit. Wow, look. Look how gorgeous that is. Mamma mia. All right, this is almost there. A couple more minutes, we'll be able to pull this kid off. Do this. Let's check our peppers. And here is what we're looking for, black like that. Beautiful. Look at that, get all like puffy and gorgeous. All right, leave them. At this point, I like to go with a little garlic powder, a little cumin, lovely. Pinch of salt and pepper, not too much. A little stir. Hey, come back here, man. Cut it out. And instead of saying, and then we mix, we will say, and then we mash. Potato masher. Jesus, oh, God, it's hot. Coming right off the edge of this thing. So you can see, look, they're a little dry, right? So let's give it a little bit of that juice that we had from the can. Nice. You decide how mashed you want them. You want to leave some pieces? I say leave some pieces. You want them completely even like porridge? Go for it. This is all about you. Look, I'm only here as a guide. I can say, there's a path, you might like to go down that path. You can choose that path, or you can choose the fork at the end that may take you someplace else. It could absolutely lead you in a way more delicious direction, or it could lead you to a cliff, you fall down on sharp rocks and hurt yourself forever. But we're talking about cooking, so what's the worst thing that's gonna happen? You get it in your head, you should be adding orange juice to your refried beans. Hey, I've got orange juice inside, I think I'll add some. I think that would be the equivalent of the cliff, falling, hurting yourself, but it's up to you. But now check these out, look. This is where I like them. I like them with a little bit of texture. That to me is perfect refried beanness. So if the beans look like this.
Perfect refried beanness?
Beanness. If the beans look like this, maybe we need to try them, Max. Just a little taste. There's a lot of steam coming off of these. Damn it! You have to do this. You have to. If I could put my hands around the neck of the camera and just Just throttle it to force this into you.
Enough Venus for you?
Enough beanness. All right, beans are ready. Rice is ready. Should we check the rice? Oh, we're here? We can't touch anything. Everything's so fucking hot. Yeah, look. Yeah. That's it, baby. That's it. Oh, boy. Wow, come on. Might as well try this while we're here, right? Holy crap. Holy snap. It's a winning day. We're only halfway there. Oh, the chilies. Check this out. Hold on. The peppers look like gorgeous. So now here's what they say. They say you're supposed to take them, put them in a paper bag. I could only find a wine bag. We'll drop them in. Seal it up. And now leave it for about 10 minutes. The peppers will steam inside the bag. The charred skin will loosen up. We'll have to take it off, cut it into beautiful little strips, and then we're making bean, cheese, and rice burritos to knock your socks off. You should do your little thing here. And here we are. Let's have a look. Let's see how we did. We will not be gifting wine in this, I can tell you that much. So now look, now you can go like this, when this part starts to peel off. Or I like to do this. Take them, little cold running water, and this stuff just slips right off. Don't need the seeds. What the This is not working for me at all. Wait a sec. Why is this being difficult to me, Max? So just suffer your way through. Look, some of the black is fine. All of it? All right, let's build. We warm up our tortilla first on the flat top. It lets us fold it without it cracking or breaking. We're not getting this super hot. Maybe 10 seconds aside, and now we're ready, Max. Here we go. So I'm gonna start, Max, with a layer of the refried beans, okay? Right here. Because we can, and because we should, and because it will act sort of as glue for us. I'm gonna take a couple pieces of the pepper, stick them right here in the middle. Next, some rice. I'm really excited for this, man. Cheese in the middle. One more little layer of beans. And then a surprise. You ready for the surprise, Max?
Oh yeah.
Tortilla chips. Do you know why?
For some crunch.
Of course, and because we can.
Texture.
Now here's what we do. We go like this. Sides in, over the top, crunching and rolling away from us. Now, we could just pick it up and eat it like this, but you know, Max, I don't like to do that. I like to take this and put it on the flat top. Hello, sweetheart. See you in a minute. All right, let's turn this guy over. Oh, my goodness. Look at him. Him, obviously. No question this is a guy. It's a guy. Might as well get the sides while we're here, Max. Oh my goodness, look at that. That. Here's the thing. Is it necessary? No. Could I have just picked it up and eaten it like I said? Of course. But why not add another layer? And this is a textural layer. Here's our bud. Hey, bud. And this last side. I know they're generally considered round. I've made this square. I think that's acceptable. And when she's done, and to your liking, you bring her home. Hey, sweetheart. It's nice little cozy tucked in ends. Lovely little golden color all the way. Just waiting for you know what to happen, Max.
You gotta cut that bitch.
And we're cutting. That, ladies and gentlemen, would be the classic bean and cheese burrito, but we've upgraded it. We've made our own beans, we've made our own rice, we've put tortilla chips inside, and some of Poblano that we roasted. That is going to be officially the bomb. Max, I have a choice. Do I do this one or this one? This one or this one? This one, this one, this one. You know, it's the layers that I like in this. I see the green of the pepper. I see the refrieds in here. I see chips. I also see whole refried beans that have been cut in half that I like. I like the mix of the mashed and the whole and the whole, you know. I'm gonna tell you something. The crunch that you get from the tortilla chips has started to mellow because everything was hot inside and it started to, you know, steam it a bit. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It means you should do it. The roasted pepper, absolutely a must. But just the fact that you've made your own refried beans the easy way and rice, you should do this. I know I always say that. Oh, the guy always says it. Make it easy for him. You got all the shit right there. It's not complicated. Pinto beans, they're like $2. A couple pieces of bacon, nothing. Seasonings, stop it. Rice is cheap. Tomato sauce, you got to do this. Whoever put this together the first time, probably an accident, they did a very good thing for all humanity. You should pay respect to them by making one this good. I could go on, as Max knows, and his arm's sore. He wants to put the camera down. So I'll say thank you for being there. Don't forget, we have the Bring Back the C Word t-shirts. That's 100% of the profits goes to feeding America's COVID-19 relief fund. Could not be a bad thing to get behind. And you get a cool shirt and the whole deal. You feel good, you look good. And if you didn't know, 10% of all our merchandise has always gone to feeding America. Always.